Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Wolfstalker25, and today I got a new action figure review for you guys on the Marvel Legends 20-year anniversary Iron Man figure. And man, is this is this a great figure? It's a lot of reuse from what we've seen from the 80th anniversary Iron Man. But this is the Marvel Legend 20th anniversary. We've had 20 years of these guys, and this is an attempt at a recreation of what the original figure was. I think there's some things that are really good about this figure. I think there's some inaccuracies about this figure, but we'll get into that really quick. First of all, we're going to take a look at the accessories that Iron Man comes with, and the very first thing we're going to look at is the stand. Now, the stand is actually pretty cool and pretty dope. It's got a just says Marvel Legends in like the old Marvel Legends style of logo, how it was. It's got a little like card back slot back here for the card art that they put on. It's pretty cool. They gave you this like cool Iron Man like comic poster, which I don't remember if this is the same comic book poster that comes with the initial Iron Man figure that you got, because back in the day, you used to get comics with the figures, which was pretty sick. I still have the whole stack of all mine from when I bought when I was given all the old Legends that like when they were bought for me. And then you get this cool like Stark sign logo thing. This actually used to be an accessory that came with the original Iron Man from the start of the wave of Marvel Legends for the very first Iron Man. I still have like two or three of these somewhere because I have all three variants of that Iron Man that initially came out. But yeah, that's pretty cool that they made it at least a card back thing, which is pretty cool. On top of that, now you do get for accessories with Iron Man, you do get a set of fisted hands with the horizontal hinge. So you get those. You get a really nice like animated show head sculpt of Iron Man, or a Tony. I think there's been a lot of like people that say it looks like some actor or something like that. I don't know who. You get two of these cool smoke effects, which I believe we've seen with the Ironheart figure first. I don't know if somebody else came with them before that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But we got those, so we got two of those. One's on the figure, and then we got two nice repulsor blasts. Very not like the big crazy ones that they usually have. They're a little bit more toned down on the back here. So they look more like a boot repulsor instead of a hand one. But either way, we got two of them in a very nice blue. So very cool, very nice. I really like that. Now, one thing about this Iron Man that I don't like, that I must say right off the bat, this is an articulation point, but we're going to look at the sculpt work now. One thing I don't like is the repulsor hands don't have the hinges. I think it was the modular Iron Man suit that came with the hinges. So, but I don't like that this one does not come with those. It's kind of a bummer because I like repulsor hinges, so you could change where it's at instead of always in this position. A little bit of a bummer, but sculpt works good. It's pretty much the exact same thing, I'm pretty sure, from what we've seen with the 80th anniversary Iron Man and onwards, and like the stealth one back there, and the AI Iron Man. It's pretty much all the same. From like the waist down. The only difference on the waist is, let me pull out the AI Iron Man. The only thing about the waist that's different is you don't have the little like disc piece on the hip there. Other than that, the waists are the same. The legs are the same. The chest is pretty much the same. I think the abs might be, yeah. The whole torso is new. That's the new bit. So the abs are actually different because here there's like three sets of abs. There's only two here, and then there's side ones. The chest is a little bit. It looks like there's less like ab detail in the armor because they make it more look like armor here instead of almost like this looks like armor, but you see all the ab details on it, which is weird. But then the little like laser things right here, lights, are sunken more instead of here where they're a little bit more out. And then you have the arc reactor, which is sunken entirely with just a little like outline, like indent around it, whereas this one was raised out, and then the arc reactor, instead of being flat, was more like a circle coming out. Here's where the inaccuracies start. is because to the original figure that came out 20 years ago, this one's more resemblant. This one just has the colors. The thing that I would have liked to them have done would be to have this ring come around the arc reactor, extrude out the chest, and then have the inside be flat in that same yellow color. Because this is the same one as the 80th anniversary. 80th anniversary was metallic red and gold, which I really love, but that is also inaccurate because here's the original. We could get into this later, but we'll do it now since we're talking about the sculpt of the figure. Here's the original. As you can see, the colors are close. This one's way too bright. This one's a little bit closer on the yellow, and then you have this one, which is a little more almost orangey yellow. So they didn't get the colors exact, but they got the helmets wrong. This helmet should have been this helmet, but the yellows don't match. You can't really head swap them, which is unfortunate. But I really wish this figure would have come with an alternate head for this mask as well, because that's what this original figure was this. Now, granted, I know a lot of people would probably complain because we've got this. They'd get this helmet for like the 4th or 5th time or whatever. But like this armor initially, when it came out with this helmet style, was like in the gold armor, like the 80th anniversary head there. So it's a little bit of a disappointing like thing that they didn't give us the like that this at least the AI one could have been this color and we could have settled with that and then the parts would have swapped, but now we can't part swap, so it kind of sucks. Either way though, awesome figure. I'll bring these guys back later for a little bit closer of a comparison. But yeah, I just wish the sculpt work was a little bit different on the chest, but I do like it, and the helmet is very nice too. I just also wish the helmet was this one, and just because the yellows don't match, you can't swap, so that's also very unfortunate. So yeah, that's that. Articulation wise, pretty sure this figure is going to be about the same as the 80th anniversary. Shoulders go up that far, arms can do a full 360, bicep cut, double jointed elbows, get you up and close that much. No swivel anywhere in there except the wrists do swivel. The fist hands hinge, the repulsors do not, also another bummer. The head looks, ooh, got something falling, avalanche over there. Head looks up that much, down that much as well. Torso gets back that much on articulation, forward that much on the crunch. Does have a waist cut. Legs do go that far in, this far out, which no splits for Iron Man. Kicks up that much. Back pretty much not at all. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees get you up that much. Not gonna kick his own butt. There you go. Does he have a boot cut? Yes, boot cut right underneath the knee right there, where the red starts. Ankles do go back that far, forward that much, and then he does have the wonderful ankle pivot as always. So pretty nice, very good. Articulation is what it should be, what you'd expect from an Iron Man. I just wish that they would use a new set of hands that had the articulation on the wrist for hinges. I don't know why that's not a thing. But yeah, I mean, I really like it. I'm an Iron Man fan. Obviously, as you can see by the Hall of Armor behind me, or in front of me, behind the figure. Iron Man is my favorite Marvel hero, and I really just would have loved some more with this figure, especially at the $33 price point. The figure does stand exactly 6.5 inches tall as well, so there you go. That's what all that looks like. Really quick, I'll do a head swap so you can see him with the unmasked head on. Come on, go on. So, there you go. There's your unmasked Tony Stark head on. It looks alright. It does look very accurate to the TV show, so I feel like this head sculpt would work relatively well with the modular Iron Man, probably. I'm not going to pull him out right now, so I'm not going to do any sort of look at that, but I feel like that's where the head sculpt would shine, would be with that Iron Man specifically. Not really this one as much. But there you go, that's that look. Let's do some size comparisons with some other lines, and we'll take a look at them next to a couple other Marvel Legends. So here he is with your Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Red Ranger, your G.I. Joe, Classified Snake Eyes. Where is our Star Wars The Black Series, Captain Rex, and then we got our Fortnite Victory Royale series, The Scientist. Wow, there we go. Avalanche. Everyone's always fallen all the time. That's what you could expect out of these reviews. But yeah, let's see. Up next, what do we got? Let's pull everyone off to the side. So there's your Hasbro look. Here he is with a Mafex Batman. So a little bit taller. I think Iron Man's supposed to be like 6'3" in armor, something like that. Maybe like 6'5", 6'6". I'm not sure. Batman's supposed to be like 6'2", 6'1", something like that. So it's pretty close. That could work as like a comparison of the two. Jesus, nothing wants to stand. Set everything out to the side and they just come tumbling down. But yeah, I feel like the Mafex look works there. Here's a Mcfarland Space Marine. So there's a 7-inch look. I'm pretty sure the Space Marines are supposed to be shorter. And here is a Jazwares Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief. That I think actually works out pretty well. So that size comparison is pretty good. Here we got your SH Figuarts Goku. The 1000 Toys Master Chief. So there you go. Pretty good again. I feel like either of those chiefs work well if you want to do like a Marvel Halo crossover. We got our Figma Samus, and then our Mezco Stealth Iron Man. So here's one that we really want to see is the Mezco. How does it scale up with this one? Because we do have, I believe, does Mezco? No, it's Mafex that's doing that. But pretty good. The stealth armor is just like a hair taller than the Marvel Legends, probably like half an inch. So this is probably about like almost 7 inches tall, whereas this one is exactly 6.5. This is probably still under 7 inches, but yeah, there you go. There's your look at those all together. And then, lastly, if you do want to see like this next to a Jazwares Fortnite figure, there's a the Visitor or something like that. I can't remember. He's having a hard time standing, but there he is next to your Iron Man as well. So there you go. There's all your different size comparisons. He's fallen really quick, but let me pull out another standard 6-inch Marvel Legend that everyone loves. This is going to be the retro symbiote Spider-Man. So here you go. Here is with him. That's your size comparison with Spider-Man and Iron Man. Pretty good. Just a hair shorter, as he should be. And then here is with your other 20th anniversary figure. The only other one I have so far. I don't have Hulk yet, and obviously Toad just got revealed. But here he is with Captain America. I have the maskless face on because my mask for Cap is a little bit side-eyed. So, but I will do a review on him as well. So expect that within the next probably week or two. I have a lot of reviews I gotta do. So there you go. There's your look at those guys next to each other. I really like this 20th anniversary line. I hope it continues because there's a lot of old figures that I feel like would do greatly with a like redo. But then here he is with your Iron Man comparisons. So there's Stealth Iron Man. There's the AI one with the Tony head on him. This head should work with this Iron Man as well. So if you do want to swap those heads, you should be able to. And then here is two last looks next to a suit body with a modern Tony Stark head. So there you go. There's those. And then we have War Machine as well, in case you want to see the look of those guys together, which I think it looks pretty dang good. This War Machine is a phenomenal figure. So, where'd my light go? There we go. But this War Machine's a really great figure, so I think it pairs well with this Iron Man as well. So, there you have it, everybody. That is Iron Man. I think it's a great upgrade to the old one, I think it's just inaccurate. It's a shame that they couldn't just reuse that same helmet that they already have the sculpt for and the mold for, and just give us a give us like it in this color scheme as well, because they just keep doing the same helmet, but they like refuse to actually, you know, do the proper color. Honestly, I wish they would have gone one step further and given us the nose helmet, the basic original helmet like this, and then that helmet with like the V-shape thing on it, and given us all three of those with this figure. Because for the price point of $33, I think it's a lot. I don't really like the price hikes that we've been seeing. So do I recommend this Iron Man for 33 bucks? Honestly, I think it kind of depends on your situation financially. I only bought it because it is Iron Man, and I want to get almost all, if not all, Marvel Legend Iron Man figures, just because he is my favorite hero. And obviously, I don't have a figure with this head sculpt that's in the new Hasbro style. I only have the old Toy Biz one, which is actually still in box, that gold variant. So, yeah, I think for me it is worth it, but for the standard person who maybe already has like AI Iron Man, Stealth Iron Man, 80th Anniversary Iron Man, I don't think you really need this one. There is enough difference in the torso to like justify it in like a hollow armor. But I think it's a bummer that they didn't include multiple heads with this guy. Yes, we got the unmasked head, but I think we should have got multiple different helmets, because the original one had two different helmet styles. It had this one and this one. So, but yeah, also I wish the colors were a little closer. I wish the red was a little darker like this red. I almost wish the yellow was a little bit more orangey yellow like this one, because as you can see, in this old 20-year one, the 20-year-old one, he's got darker shading here compared to here, because like they used to have shading on the figures too. So like, I mean, there's some shading on the like the waist and the crotch area there, but nowhere else really. It's just this spot. Nothing here, nothing through here. So yeah, but cool figure either way. I really like the 20-year line. I would love to see them continue this and do some more older figures that need like redos. I don't really have any suggestions besides the original Ghost Rider from the first. My God, which one is that one? Is that Danny Ketch? I don't remember which Ghost Rider one that was. I don't know if it was Johnny. It might have been Danny Ketch with the really cool like shield front look to the bike, the fully black and like silver bike. But either way, hopefully you guys found this review helpful. As always, I would appreciate if you would give the video a like if you did find it helpful. And if you haven't done so already, would appreciate a subscribe to the channel as well. It does help me out a lot. Do greatly appreciate it. We're coming close to that 200 mark, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. As always, I do really appreciate it, and it makes me happy to see there are people that do enjoy the reviews and find them helpful. So, let me know in the comments below. Did you get this figure? Are you going to get this figure? Are you just thinking about it? I think it's, like I said, I think it's worth it if you're an Iron Man fan. But if you're not a diehard Iron Man fan, I think you probably could skip it, because like it is a lot of reuse, which is a bummer. But that's kind of what you get with Iron Man. But for $33, I think it's a lot. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. But yeah, let me know all that in the comments below, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Next review, I don't know what's gonna be. I'm recording this on the 27th of April. I have like 20 some videos to record, so they're going to come out scattered. This could be before or after the things. This is the first review I'm doing for the night. So, alright guys, have a good one. See you next time.